We sought out Relish because we had a fraud incident that came across, and it seemed like it was legitimate. They submitted an email, and we went ahead and made the bank changes. It was a fraud incident, and we actually ended up paying a large amount of money to this supplier. We needed to find some type of solution because the solution that we currently had, or what we were doing, is that we would just ask for a official bank letter, and we would make the changes from that official bank letter. But it turned out that they were able to submit to us a documentation that looked like an official bank letter, but it actually wasn't an official bank letter. And what Relish was able to do was help us validate that bank account ownership to be able to actually make these changes and have that backup. For sure, it helped us with standardizing our workflow, the workflow that we had at the time. We realized after we had this fraud incident that it was inefficient, so we were able to streamline the way that we're validating our suppliers and actually be able to provide faster turnaround times for setting up suppliers and processing payments, because now we had we had Relish that made that process or that standardization quicker and faster for us. The biggest outcome from us using Relish has definitely been to standardize our processes and to get rid of these inefficiencies that we had at the time. We were spending a ton of time doing all of these additional cross-checks. We had to go onto the USPS website to get address changes. To confirm an address change. We had to actually go onto the IRS website to do a TIN match. With Relish, we're now able to standardize those processes and it's way more efficient now. We went from manual processes, a ton of manual processes that took a lot of time for our supplier administrator, to now actually standardizing the process, as I mentioned, with Relish, and making it a very much shorter turnaround time for our suppliers, and being able to pay the payments out quicker. When we sought out Relish, we loved a lot of the pieces, but I think the piece that stood out for us most was bank account ownership. We were like, this is what we need. This is spot on. And so with bank account ownership, we're not having to manually verify these pieces by contacting the suppliers. We're actually able to validate that they own this account with using Relish. It was just a perfect opportunity for us to sign on with Relish because it just checked all the boxes for us.